Alrighty. Hello everyone, my name is Kuro Kitt, and welcome back once again to the stream. So today we are going to be continuing on with more Alan Wake, as you can obviously see. And this game is honestly super fucking long. From what I can grasp, it has been... honestly, it has actually been very long since we started playing this. But I'm curious as to how far we're gonna get, because... since it's a holiday week right now, I have off tomorrow, so I'm gonna see how long I can actually try and play this game for tonight. So, who knows? We might get pretty close to the ending, and then maybe we'll finish it on Friday, depending on how long I actually take with playing this game. But yeah. So, 24-hour endurance stream. Oh god, I would love to do that. In the future, I will totally do that. But I know I do have to do stuff tomorrow because tomorrow is Thanksgiving, so I do have to meet up with family and do other stuff. But I don't have to get up super early in the morning, so yeah. Yeah, but with that being said, let's just get right back into it. But that is actually something that I would really love to do in the future, would be to do 24-hour stream, or to do what are they called? The subathons. But that's like off in the future. I'm trying to remember exactly. Yeah, we were playing as Alan because we got through the hotel. Exit the hotel. Okay, now why is this, Oh, that's right, there's shadow people over here. Excuse me, shadow people, I'm, going this way. And now I can exit the hotel.
Parliament Tower was here, again. Zane said the manuscript of return was the key to escaping. I had to get it before Scratch did.
Oh wait, does that... did that spawn a cup of coffee when I quick saved there? Huh. Actually turn the game volume up a little bit. Oh, my old apartment. You know, this is actually very fancy looking living. I think I made the exact same comment last time, saying that this is very Art Deco. Oh!
Go to hell!
Okay. I don't know why. Oh, that's right. That's the trap that she set up. Okay. I did two things the other night. First, the dude that plays Alan is Finnish, so he's able to hide... Yeah, honestly, he's able to hide the shit out of his accent. Wait, Alex Casey is created by Sam Lake, the creator of Alan Lake? Or Alan Wake? Not Alan Lake. That's funny. That's actually great. I really like that. So he must have had a complete
Alice
blast
turned
playing
the
that.
bathroom into a dark room.
Okay. It's an interesting looking bathroom. Trying to think, there was something else that I watched where the like one of the creators of the IP, they just played
I
like
needed to get
some
inside the
small
manuscript.
bit character that just died off really quickly. Oh, true. That's so true. Oh, what? Greetings from Hollywood. Hey Alice, more a fish out of water in Hollywood than I ever was in the Pacific Northwest wilderness. These uppies with their glow-in-the-dark teeth couldn't be more fake if they had 6 fingers, and everything is so fucking great all the time, even when it's in fact the opposite. More than once I've thrown up in my mouth during meetings with these movie exec jerks. But I gotta be here to look after Al's legacy. Everyone wants to gobble up the film rights for the Casey books. They have moronic ideas of what to do with them. It's my duty to herd this horde of tanned zombies into the general direction of something resembling good taste. I'm painfully aware of how deeply Al would have hated adaptations if they didn't do justice to his vision. He was a master of hating things deeply, for good reasons. I mean, that's why we loved him so much, right? Anyway, gotta hop on another video call now to talk about casting. Your pal, Barry. Oh, Barry's a real one. We love Barry. Hey Alice, you're gonna think I've been replaced by an evil double, but I have joined a cult and I love it. Joking about it being a cult. Kind of. Blessed Wellness Retreat. Working with Al or the Andersons was tough sometimes, but these movie biz types are insane. My stress levels were through the roof, but then I was tipped off about the retreat. Best decision I ever made. I've never felt this good and, well, healthy. The guy who runs this place, Chester, is a goddamn miracle worker, not a wacko in any way. I know you think I'm full of shit, but I have lost a ton of weight, and you wouldn't recognize me. Chester says I'm lucky to have ended up here, that something bad would have happened to me if I stayed in New York. I believe him. Wasn't feeling great after everything that happened, especially after those FBC creepos wanted to chat with me. Enough to turn anyone into a conspiracy nut. Oh, those are the people that abducted Alan. Hope you're good over there. Come visit anytime. West Coast is not as bad as I made it sound in my earlier emails. Your pal, Barry. Checking in. Yeah, the Federal Bureau of Control. That's right. Hey Alice, checking in because I haven't heard from you. Everything good back there? I've been trapped in non-stop meetings with no breaks. Open kimono, I have considered peeing in a mug, and lunches be damned. How these people ever get a movie made when all they do is sit in meetings is beyond me. I'll handle it. Hey Alice, Shark Circling. Now want to turn what happened to Al into a movie and or a TV show and, or get this, a fucking video game. I told them to fuck off. Also, in case you hear about this from someone else, a true crime writer named Tammy Booker is working on a book about Al. I hunted down her publisher and told him we'll sue. Don't worry, I've got you covered. Your pal, Barry. That was everything. Hey Alice, everything good with you back home? Just checking in. Tried to call but couldn't reach you. You're probably just deep in your creative process. I know how you artists get when you're in the middle of your projects. Everything else disappears. If you call back and can't reach me, I'm doing whatever it is an executive producer is supposed to do. Still a mystery to me. Oh, and if you want me to help with anything business related to your exhibition, just say the word. Your pal, Barry. Barry's a real one. We do love Barry. He's a swell guy.
For months after Ellen died, I didn't leave the apartment. I was flattened by the confusion, the shock, the guilt. fear.
Sorry, Alice. We just wanted you to live.
Barry Wheeler started visiting. He even cooked me meals. I couldn't stand the guy when I first met him, but he's a better friend than I gave him credit for. He still checks in. Even after he moved out west.
Alice's work had consumed the apartment. Her whole life.
So we need to find Alice, right? Yeah, watch Alice's video. Oh, this video?
One morning, I saw a deer soar past my bedroom window.
My god, it's Deer Fest.
It was a balloon of some cartoon animal. And I looked out at the street below, and I saw a little girl crying. Like losing that balloon had just ended her whole world. It was the perfect image of the horror of caring.
Deer Fest induced recurring nightmares. The horror, the nightmare.
I got out of bed, and I picked up my camera. There was something in the dark. Something I needed to see, to show. The more shadows I photographed and filmed, the more I felt like I was on the verge of a breakthrough.
Oh my god, the light behind her fucking flickered too.
I submerged myself in it. I only went out at night. My search became obsessive, but I still had no idea what I was looking for.
Why did my flashlight flicker? What the fuck?
There's a world hidden behind ours. A dark tide ebbing and flowing against reality. Faces in the shadows. Fear of the dark is really just fear of what could be, that vast, paralyzing ocean. But photography can freeze reality in a snapshot. Put a cage around the infinite and capture it. I need to prove those faces are really there.
There's a tide, a dark tide in the grim future of the 41st century. There's only Alan Wake. Glory to the human emperor, Alan Wake. Could you imagine if Alan Wake actually became the emperor of humanity?
Manuscript of a novel. Return. A horror story about the dark presence escaping from the dark place, taking over Bright Falls. I couldn't remember writing it. I had not written it. I would never write this. I knew who had. Scratch. A monster with my face. If this story came true, Scratch would get out, people would die. Destroying the manuscript, it wouldn't stop it from happening. I would have to fix it, edit it. I could not change the genre of the story. I'd have to work within the constraints set by Scratch. I needed someone in the story to fight the darkness. Saga Anderson. I kept seeing her in my visions. She was already in Bright Falls, already involved, but she was not in return. Not yet. I'd write her in. Try to stop Scratch within the limits of the horror story. It was almost impossible. It was taking too long. I had not reached the end.
What? Wait, we didn't technically finish the part last time? I thought we did. Huh. God, Emperor Alan Wake.
Scratch stopped me before I could finish my edits to the manuscript. The memory of my edits was already fading. Terrible things would happen if the manuscript came true. Scratch was there, at Parliament Tower, undoing my work. He could use the story to escape. He could go after Alice. I needed a new draft of the story. One that would get me ahead of Scratch.
Closer and closer. Scratch is also closer. What? Right. Alright. Alright, well, let's sit down and write.
We worked on Return together. That was a lie. Scratch wrote Return. I would pay Zane another visit. He had guided me to 2 murder sites. I needed a new one to get back to Parliament Tower. A new draft of Initiation.
That would actually make sense if he was the nutty version of Alan from the DLC. Like a fragment of himself that didn't merge completely. Oh, who flooded the break room? Masks. Turns out if you hate paparazzi enough, you turn into literal biblical Satan. Who knew? You know, whenever I think of paparazzi, I always think of Tobey Maguire, who wears the exact same outfit anywhere he goes to completely fuck with paparazzi because it looks like all of his pictures are old. It's a 4D chess move, true. Are you Scratch? Or you're the night show host?
I don't have time for this, so let's get over with. Tell me, was this all fake? A show?
No one said otherwise, Mr. Wake. It was to indulge you, but we can stop pretending now.
Masks come off.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I don't even think you know who's under your mask, but you know how to make things difficult for yourself. All these rules, endless, convoluted loops you insist on going through. You are so lucky, you know.
What?
There are so many people helping you. Armies of people. Myself. Your wife.
Alice. I need to get to her. She's in danger.
She is. Because of you.
Wow, damn. Thanks.
And so is someone important to me, someone you pulled into this. reaching through to get what you want, and that puts you in my path.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have to go now.
Maybe you will make it through this time. This has gone on long enough. This and our night springs. It was a nice distraction.
It's time someone gave me a straight answer here.
The next time we meet, the circumstances will be very different. And you would do well to return the favor by playing your part. Or stay out of my way, Mr. Wake.
What?
Whatever you say.
I'm even more confused now.
Zane, the masks were finally coming off. Was it a sign I was closer to escaping? I had no time to waste.
Yeah, I'm guessing that that's either Saga's dad or her husband.
The door wouldn't budge.
But no, wait, it would be Saga's dad because he straight up disappeared. Didn't he? You not do that. You go away. Thanks. Though her mom said that he was a... Didn't they kind of say that he was a deadbeat? But it would make sense if he vanished because he was trying to protect her because he got pulled into a story by Alan. Can y'all stop name dropping me? Thanks.
Here is the light at the end of the tunnel. Jumalauta, that held you close, Tom. Mutta onwards set the granny in the snow. When the panic is biggest, the help is also near.
Door didn't seem happy to see me this time.
Fearing the master is the root of wisdom. But don't let the game get you down. He's playing his role. Maybe put him in your films, Tom, like you have put me. Sehän olisikin.
What films?
I'm a fan of your masterworks. There is Tom the Poet, my favorite, and Yöten Yö is the most famous one, of course.
Good old Ati.
Is it true what I hear? That it's coming back to cinemas soon? Is there a bottom to this rumor?
It's a re-release like Morbius? What?
I need to get back to my apartment.
It's coming back to theaters.
Well, plan is half done. You asked me to make sure you won't forget mikä se valokuva oli? The light pictures. The photos you artist wife took. They are waiting in the shoebox in the basement. What you leave behind, you find in front of you.
Okay. Thanks, Adi.
And the shoebox in the basement. This way? Oh, this looks like it's going to the basement. I've always claimed to be morbiously a beast. Oh my gosh. I still think it's hilarious that they, didn't they re-release it to films because of all the Morbius memes? Only for it to flop a second time in theaters? Like, that's just so funny. It failed even harder. I love it. I love it when the internet bullies studios. It's like how Sonic was going to be awful, and then the internet just looked at the trailer and they're just like, yeah, this looks absolutely horrifying, and then they bullied them enough to actually fix all this stuff. End of part? Again? How the fuck is that a part? That was literally 2 seconds. Behind the masks. No, I'm curious. I pulled up a list of how many chapters are left. We're actually almost at the end of Alan's stuff. Yeah, because that was part 7. That was masks. There's only 2 parts left to Alan's stuff. Yeah, basically. Oh, when I do quick save, it does do, it puts the coffee in the cap. Like that. That's nice. Well, seeing that we're this close to being done Alan's, I feel like it might just make sense to swap back to Saga for 2 things. Alright, what is the goal here? Give the clicker to Wake, go to the sheriff's station. Optional, investigate the previously flooded area. I don't need to do that. Well, let's just, run on through. Where do I actually need to go? So I just follow this straight down and go here? Okay. You know, I feel like it's funny, though, considering, like, we've been playing through this game. We've been playing as Saga, I feel like, way more than we've been playing as Alan. Like, it's what you said, like, one Saga part is almost longer than Alan Wake's, like, Alan's whole section. Because his is just a bunch of really fast parts. That entire last section of Alan's, we were just watching, like, we were just watching what was happening, but we didn't really do anything. We didn't really play anything.
Those people just burst in here and expect others to clean up after them.
Yep, that's how it goes.
Okie dokie. I don't like the sounds coming from the station.
What am I profiling?
Cynthia was close to someone named Thomas Zane. Who is he?
Tom was back. Tom had enemies. In a fancy hotel. Just his imagination. A nightmare started to creep in. Cynthia Weaver smiled.
An old flame. Maybe Tom was taken.
Interesting. Okay. Alright, Alan.
Power's out. Always a good sign.
Yeah, because this is part 6. Yeah, so I guess we'll play up to part 8. And then we'll finish off Alan's sections. Because then that'll be Zane's film, and then... Yeah, because then that'll be part 8, and then it'll be part 9 for Alan, and then his will be done. And then once we're done that, then we'll go back to Saga and finish it. I'll take that, Matt. Thank you.
Here?
I'm here, in the closet.
Agent Estevez? Is that you?
What?
Anderson? Didn't I tell you to fuck off?
Looks like it's a good thing I didn't.
Yeah, you got blood everywhere.
My leg's busted, so I'm gonna need your help. Listen, there is a person out there with you invaded by something that we call the Shadow, and if you don't...
Taken. Yeah, I'll handle it.
Someone out here that has been taken? No, the world didn't end yet. So I swapped to Saga, and because I realized it, like, I pulled up the how many missions we actually have left, and we only have 2 left for Alan, and we have 4 left for Saga, so I'm gonna do 2 of Saga, then I'll do 2 of Alan, wrap up Alan's story, and then go back to Saga, and then beat the game from there. Yep, load balancing. I feel like, honestly, we've done a pretty good job of going back and forth with the missions.
She wasn't ready!
Sir? You,
All clear, Estevez. That leg doesn't look good.
Feels even worse.
Yeah, I bet.
But thanks for saving the rest of me. We should talk.
What happened here?
Where to fucking start? We came to check out a system alert at Cauldron Lake, but it's worse than we could handle. Real boondoggle. The police, my own agents, most were invaded before we could even react.
Have you found my partner, Agent Casey?
Yeah, we found him. Out in the woods. He had a close encounter with the Shadow, and it did something to him.
Is he okay?
He's alive. We took him down to the morgue for an examination. Haven't heard anything since the attack.
What did the FBC come here to do?
Bright Falls is the site of a recurring altered world event. The Shadow is stronger than we expected. We're low on resources, problems at HQ. But we do have equipment for dealing with the shaded threat. We were just caught off guard before we could set it up.
Interesting. Lady, you should not talk. You should get medical attention from the FBI agent who knows first aid. True. I was just gonna say, I have a singular bandage here, maybe, that we can put onto your leg.
Where is Wake? I know what's going on here. Wake can fix this.
Alan Wake is a para-utilitarian. The word's a mouthful, so you know it's serious.
A what?
We have him locked up in the holding cells per protocol. He's connected to the Shadow in some way.
Estevez, I need to see Wake. How do I get into the cell block?
He's an SCP.
Protocols don't mean that much at this point anyway. Don't make me regret this, Anderson. Until the power's back on, the door to the holding cells won't open. There's a fuse box downstairs in the basement. Here. You'll need these keys.
Thanks.
Back into the morgue, huh? Fantastic.
So, give the clicker to Wake, find a way to get Wake, get the power working in the basement. I mean, it's not like it's Alan's fault that we're in... Well, it kind of is his fault. Actually, it is completely his fault. But it's not like he chose to be a para-utilitarian or whatever the fuck she said. He just got kind of stuck with it because his wife wanted him to, His wife wanted him to get better. You know what? I'm gonna look around here first to see if I can find any goodies, and then I'll go down in the basement. I know one of you is stealing the toilet paper. I've been counting them, and there's an entire roll missing every day from stock. Theft is taken seriously around here. It's a sheriff's station, for Pete's sake. One of these days I'm going to catch you red-handed, and you better believe you're getting thrown out. What a disgrace you are. What kind of nut counts toilet paper rolls? Sounds like you've got too much time on your hands. That's such an accurate fucking interaction, I feel like. Not sure it's his fault, but like, damn, he just keeps going. Like the SCP version of the Energizer Bunny.
Holding cells. Is that why they're keeping Wake?
Just keeps going and going and going. It's because he just can't stop writing.
I read you. Have you had our frequency this entire time?
Eavesdropping is a big part of the job. But no, I got it from your partner. Anderson, look for a fuse to replace the blown out one in the fuse box. That should get the power going again.
Yeah. On it.
He's a writer because he's rewriting history? Can't say with my model, but I'm like doing the hands to my forehead, just explosion, the wow factor, mind blown. You know, honestly, I totally wouldn't doubt that if he rewrote himself in such a way to make things better, or make it easier for him to rewrite history and other stuff to try and fix things.
There's another cult stash.
In the sheriff's station of all places? What? Is that 1? Oh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? 156? No? Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 6? 166? Am I dumb? One, two, three, four. Oh no, I'm stupid. I don't know how to count. I just amaze myself sometimes with how great I am at doing things. Beware the cult of the tree. I want to say that they are, because the Cult of the Tree, I believe, was the same cult that was being mimicked by the theater, from the last act that we did with Alan. Because he is technically supposed to be the leader, I guess, of the cult. Rifle ammo. I want to say that they are some of the Taken, but in terms of seeing like an actual cult member, it's been a while. Those are gunshots, but I'm gonna loot here really quick, because I could probably use this stuff. I mean, they probably got dropped as a plot point.
Casey! Is that you?
Anderson?
Hold your fire! I'm coming in!
Holy shit, dude!
Hey, Anderson.
You're alive?
That's what I've done with the place.
Could use a bit more light.
Funny.
Pog, pog, pog.
How
You
are
good?
holding up?
Don't give me that worried look, Anderson. It's just, it's a flesh wound.
You gotta retire, dude. Don't say it's a flesh wound.
Chance to have a nice chat about ex-wives with Kieran. Agent Estevez, I mean.
Making new friends, huh? I'm jealous. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. What's the situation on your end?
Wait, what?
Watery turned out to be a good lead. Found the clicker and the cult. But the horror story's changing reality. Like Wake said it would. Logan, she's, the story claims she died here.
Why?
But we can stop it.
Wait, Saga. What do you, Logan is gone. She has been. For a long time.
No, no, no.
Casey's affected by the horror story, too. I'm fighting for them all now. What happened at the hotel?
Wake was telling the truth about the cult being after him. That thing, the dark presence, it's real too.
True. Everyone does
I
need
saw
medical
it.
attention.
A fucked up monster cloud. Wake tried to warn me. It knocked me out. FBC found me in the woods later.
Honestly, yeah, Alan is going to be the glue factor.
I'm gonna fix this, Casey.
But I'm just...
Logan. All of it.
I'm just looking at him, though, and one thing that's...
I just need to get the power back on first.
that I've
Give
noticed
hell,
is...
Anderson. Just remember, some things in life can't be fixed with a light switch. As for the power problem, here. I found a fuse on those poor bastards there.
I'll take care of it. Stay put, Casey. I'll let you know when it's safe.
I'm not going anywhere.
Thanks, buddy. Was he always wearing a suit like that? Because that's like a nice dress suit that he's wearing, I feel like. Like, I know he had the FBI jacket on before, but... I don't know. Like, I'm just looking at that as, like, something else. Like, maybe when he was in the other side, or whatever.
Anderson,
So then again, the other
good
side,
news,
he
bad news.
wasn't the real Casey,
It's in
maybe?
cell block now, but the shaded hostels that were in there are on the loose.
Thanks for the heads up.
Oh, get me up! Come on, stop. Oh. There we go. Okay, I do have that on a hotbar. I didn't realize that I didn't. Okay.
More coming down.
Yeah, I mean, that's understandable. I just was looking at him and thought that it was, what the fuck? Hi, lady.
In custody!
Situation is under control, Estevez. Coming back up.
Copy.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no, that's understandable. Because I was just looking at that as, and it's probably a very minor detail that has absolutely no significance to it, but I just saw that and it was just like, that seems a little weird. And yeah, no, this, oh. This bag is, moving a little bit. Oh, true. Maybe they swapped him with Evil Casey. Is that just the water cooler? Okay. Gonna go up here. And I'm gonna ignore any weird noises that are gonna be coming from downstairs. Have fun down there, buddy.
Anderson, over here.
Always remember, kids, CO2 fire extinguishers can maim and kill people. Use responsibly.
Got a little cramped in that closet.
Alright, bet.
What's going on?
We had a hell of a time avoiding those taken. Ended up back here. Anyway, I wanted to warn you that we have the Koskela brothers in the cells as well. They're the ringleaders of the Cult of the Tree. Don't let your guard down.
Is the FBC sending any help?
We were the help. Well, us in the lake house. But we still have Bureau gear specifically engineered to fight this threat. It's stored in the backlot. We were setting it up when the Taken interrupted us. We have light arrays, a containment cell, etc., etc. We are not out of this fight yet.
What's at the lake house?
It's a Bureau research facility at Cauldron Lake set up to study the effects of this AWE. When I got into town, I went there for backup. The whole station is lost, taken by the Shadow. Lost a lot of agents. Barely got out myself.
Wish me luck.
According to the luck and probability department, it's statistically bad luck to wish people good luck during a crisis.
Thanks.
Bitch. What is this? Of course they are. That explains the commercials. They've cornered the market on all this stuff here. Kill the Joe. For late shift, there's no coffee in the machine. You take the last cup, you brew a new batch. What?
An electrical lock system with no failsafe.
What?
Smart.
Alright.
Saga! Fucking FBI, FBC, your government fucks all fucking this up for us! Let us the fuck out!
You're the leaders of the cult. You're not going anywhere.
Wake will ruin everything. Get rid of him, Saga! You fucking shot me! Typical government stooge. Let me out so I can kill him, that fucker!
No?
You come to our town and act like you know what you're dealing with, but you have no fucking idea!
Saga.
Let us out!
Do you
we
have
can't
it?
stop it, none of you can. We can take care of this.
You
We've
wrote
been
Logan
prepared.
into the story. You told me yourself. From the dark place.
Listen, Scratch is coming. He's close. He's almost here.
My daughter is dead because of you. She's a child. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Wait,
I'm
what?
trying to fix this. I will fix this. I'll save everyone, but we're running out of time. I need the clicker.
Part of me thinks that this is not the actual Alan.
I have the clicker. You will fix this. You will save my daughter. Promise me.
Yes, I promise. But we're out of time. Hurry!
Don't fucking give it to him! He's a fucking monster, Saga! There it is. We've been waiting for you, motherfucker. I'm gonna fucking destroy you!
Oh my god!
You
Scratch. He was pretending to be Wake. The plan is fucked. Estevez, come in. Scratch is here. How do I stop him?
Bad news. Containment unit isn't prepped, but the light array should affect him.
How do I activate the lights?
I can turn them on from here, but you need to prime the 3 power cores first. The
Fuck!
FBC generator cubes.
This is bad! How the hell am I supposed to prime this with him right here? I'm just fucking dead. Okay. He literally threw me off and I just fucking died. Maybe. I guess. I mean, if they knew that he wasn't Wake, then why didn't they say something in the first place?
It's Scratch. He was pretending to be Wake. The plan is fucked. Estevez, come in. Scratch is here. How do I stop him?
Bad news. The containment unit isn't prepped, but the light array should affect him.
Come on!
Activate the lights.
I can turn them on from here, but you need to prime the 3 power cores first. The glowing FBC generator cubes.
Whoa, game, hello? Alright, well this is fucking impossible.
Too fast.
Alright.
I found the lights. How do I activate them?
I can turn them on from here. But you need to prime the 3
I know how it works. Thanks, game.
generator cubes.
Hello? Flare? Hello? Alright, the game just fucking broke. I literally pulled out the flare to ignite it. I pushed the button and it didn't work. This is gonna piss me off, I feel like. Oh, no. No, please. It's been doing so well. With a few minor hiccups in actual performance. Click this, proceeds to fucking die.
It's Scratch. He was pretending to be Wake. The plan is fucked.
Yup.
Estevez, come in. Scratch is here. How do I stop him?
Bad news. The containment unit isn't trapped.
Patty,
Lighter
bitch!
should affect him.
How do I activate the lights?
I can turn them on from here. But you need to prime the 3 power cores first. The glowing FBC generator cubes.
Why is this not working? Alright, that just doesn't work.
He's too fast.
Yeah, I know he's too fast. What the fuck am I supposed to do?
Lights. How do I activate them?
I can turn them on from here.
Alright, this is actually gonna really piss me off. I'm feeling it. I can tell. This is some bullshit. No, it really doesn't.
It's Scratch. He was pretending to be Wake. The plan is fucked. Estevez, come in. Scratch is here. How do I stop him?
Bad news. The containment unit isn't trapped, but the light array should affect him.
How do I activate the lights?
I can turn them on from here. But you need to prime the 3 power cores first. The glowing FBC generator cubes.
Inventory's full. Great. Why?
I need more time.
How the fuck am I gonna get more time?
How do I activate them?
I can turn them on from here. But you need to prime the 3 power cores first.
Yeah, I get that.
FBC generator cubes.
Need
Alright.
to activate those cubes.
Yeah, I know! I fucking can't, though! My flashlights don't work, and then he hits me in the face with a fucking crowbar! Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Can't loop him around. Then he teleports and grabs my ass!
He's too fast.
Yeah, no shit, he's too fast. I like shoot this or something? Did I shoot him? Oh. This gave the impression that he wasn't able to be fucked with. Alright. Alright, you're a bitch. Alan, or Scratch, you're a fuck you. Oh. I can't prime the power cores if this fucker is in my face! Shut up, Saga! Move! God! Pain in my ass! Literally, I get the fucking cube going and then he comes out of nowhere and just fucking rocks me. He's less immune to bullets than others. Yeah. Well, now that I know that I can shoot him, I'm just gonna shoot him right in the face. It's like every other enemy that's looked like that, I've needed to go in and hit them with light because you can't shoot them properly.
To be Wake. The plan is fucked. Estevez, come in. Scratch is here. How do I stop him?
Bad news. The containment unit isn't prepped, but the light array should affect him.
Got one.
2 more to go.
To the cube.
Another core activated.
Only 1 left. Doing great.
Easy first try. Yeah, now that I actually know what to do.
Scratch was here. He'll be back. What the fuck do we do now?
Okay. Interesting. They're a little bit more straightforward with being able to shoot him.
He tricked us. He almost got the clicker from me. The whole plan has gone out the window. How could we get this so wrong?
Textbook boondoggle.
You said it, Anderson.
The fuck is a boondoggle? Oh, well.
So what's the plan?
Scratch pretended to be Wake to trick us.
He almost won me over. I should have trusted my gut. I had a bad feeling about him when we found him at the lake. When that insane monster cloud came at me in the woods, I saw a face inside it. Wake's. I think he was always a monster. Always Scratch.
The FBC usually handles stuff like this, right? Any thoughts?
Hold up. You brought a paranatural object in here without telling me and then almost handed it over to a hostile entity?
I didn't know if I could trust you. That was a mistake. So was believing Scratch. But it's not too late. I just need to understand more.
You got that right. Let's start acting like we're on the same side, yeah?
The horror story's changing reality. It made it so my daughter died here, even though she's supposed to be back home in Virginia. Do you know if that's...
AWEs are localized distortions of reality. The area outside town might not be affected. Sometimes they expand, sometimes they fizzle out. If we can make sure it's the latter, your kid might be fine.
The whole thing is a nightmare.
She has approximately no right to complain about being hostile with each other. True.
Easy in this line of work. The late nights, travel, alternate realities threatening their existence. My ex-wife couldn't take it.
Karen, you're better off without her. I know I am.
So tell me what I'm missing. The FBC must know something.
Good news, we have Bureau intel on all of this. Bad news, it's highly classified. Good news,
Well, that's
consider
fucking
yourself
useless.
deputized into the Federal Bureau of Control. Here's a key to the cell where we keep the files. Happy reading.
Okay. Thanks. Go
What?
team.
She really just constantly comes off as a bitch, doesn't she?
I can tell something is wrong. What's happening to Casey?
I'm a goner. Swell. A shadow crawling under my skin. In my head. Call my ex. Tell her I'm sorry. Terminal case, Casey.
Something is wrong with him. He's hurt worse than he says. He's scared. I assumed Wake escaped the dark place. Is it possible he's still there?
The Big Apple in an ocean of darkness. Gone diving. Note from my editor. You're using the wrong tense. Trapped in a loop. My friends will meet him when I'm gone.
Wake is still trapped in the dark place. Maybe he
So I was right. When he said that, my friends will meet him when I'm gone. That's fucking wild. I wasn't sure at first if it was actually him or not, but then like once he started acting like really freaked out, like towards the end there, like I knew that there was something odd.
Pretending to be Wake. Manipulating me. What does he want from me? No. I'm in control here. It's my mind place. He's powerful. Too powerful. Just his presence here makes me feel sick. Like a wave of terror through my head. I feel his single-minded drive to get the clicker. You really don't remember Logan living in Virginia with me and David?
I remember you and David having problems. You needed a break. You and Logan moved to Watery and then Logan, well, that awful thing happened. After you came back to work, I thought you'd be the perfect partner for this case, if you were willing to return to the area.
Okay. That's enough. The story is changing your memories. What you're remembering is fiction. Logan is alive. I'm not divorced. We never moved here. I remember the truth.
No. Wake or Scratch, whoever that was, said the story could be used to attack us. We all need to question what's real. With that said, how do we know the story isn't giving you false hope?
I can't convince them. I just need to change the story.
This is the kind of case my ex hated.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that he did refuse her call at some point.
Cases that might kill me were my ex's favorite.
Oh, no. I don't think this is the real Casey. That explains the outfit change, too. I think this Alex Casey is the one that was written into the book. And well, actually no, David didn't refuse her call. He didn't pick up because she called him at the start and was talking to him, I thought. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if this Casey was the one that was shot in the alley or if the actual Casey was the one that was shot in the alley. So the regular one could be dead. He could have died in the dark place if they swapped places. Examine the files in the locked cell. I'm just like questioning what is even real or what is reality with this. Also, where are I know Yako's dead. What happened to the other dude? Subject Alan Wake, suspected para-utilitarian. That could also... Yeah, that's probably true. He's probably rallying the cult to fight against Alan or Scratch, whoever they're targeting specifically. They're probably targeting Scratch specifically, I would assume. Mr. Wake, you've been taken into FBC custody and will receive an in-depth interrogation at a later date, but for now I need to ask if there is anything you can tell us regarding the incident at the hotel. Anything we may need to know. There's a force here you don't understand, a presence. It's after me. It wants to consume me, consume everything. Yes, you mentioned this dark presence before. Why does it want you? It feeds on artists, on the art they create. It wants me because of my writing. But it can be any form of art, any artistic expression, music, painting, film, photography. It can feed on any of it, all of it. You have to believe me. We're well aware of this entity, Mr. Wake. We've been tracking the situation here for a long time now. You yourself have been on our radar for over a decade. I'm sure those nuts in the research department are just going to love checking you out. Hey, make a note to redact that before submission. Let's get back on track. You mentioned a light switch earlier. Where is it now? I don't know. But I need it. I can't end this without it. You help me get it? Mr. Wake, you are in custody, pending charges for breaching of numerous federal violation codes. We're not going to give you any suspected paranatural object. You are not expletive. Listening to me. We are listening just fine. Now, do you have any accomplices? Expletive you. Let me the expletive out of here. It's coming for me. We're all in danger. Ah.
The lake is a gateway to the dark place. What the hell is a para-utilitarian?
Well, we already knew the lake was a gateway to the dark place.
Yup. Already got the answers to these.
I'm glad that it also autofills this stuff, because it would be really annoying to go through everything.